Oh, this reminds me of those little cardio confessions, doesn't it? Well, I'm traveling, and unlike a lot of times when I used to travel to Ohio, being only here 2 days, and they're both late nights. Like I got in really late Sunday night, got in really late last night. You know, because we had the event at the Tiger Fitness Gym. You saw the training video on this on this channel. It was really awesome. But my thing is, and why am I doing cardio in the morning? Well, I like to keep consistency, and I'm not training until, you know, probably 8 p.m. tonight at that event, Anytime Fitness in Marion, Indiana. So I like to keep things consistent. That's the thing about life. You know, when you travel, when you do whatever, the body's consistent. You know, you're a consistent person. People have habits. Habits are great to form. And my thing is, when I travel, whatever I do, I like to maintain as much of a consistent approach as I do when I'm at home, okay? So being consistent for me means traveling with all my supplements. You guys have seen this on these vlogs, where I always travel with my nectar, with my machine greens, all my pills and baggies. Actually, since I traveled in via car, I just brought bottles. Always have my morning, everything on point. My breakfast, when I'm here, you know, is gonna be 3 eggs over hard with some an English muffin or some source of carbohydrate. You know, I keep everything as consistent as possible. My meals might vary, but when I start my day, I always start my day the same way. I wake up, this morning, woke up, took my morning supplements, had my new product, which I take every morning. It's something that I formulated. It's a BHB and MCT product. It's absolutely amazing. So I drank some of that, which gives me adequate fats, gives the ketones for mental energy. Have a new product that I actually formulated that I took for mental acuity as well, plus mental jewels, so my brain's on point. Then I do my little bit of cardio, usually just 20 minutes, get going after answering some emails, getting those down. And then I go downstairs. Hilton Garden Inn has your breakfast, you know, and I have the, you know, I have the awesome Diamond member, so I get the free breakfast. So I go down there and I order eggs and I get some toast, I'm good to go. If I have to go to a restaurant, same thing, get my eggs and toast, and I'm good to go. If I'm going to First Watch, which is where I, you know, go when I eat here and I'm not staying at the Garden Inn, I get the avocado toast with 2 eggs. You know, it's what I do. So the thing is, humans are creatures of habit. And by keeping my habit, make sure that my energy stays up, everything stays on point if you keep consistency, if you keep certain things. Your bowel movements stay on point, you know, how you feel stays on point. Your energy level stays on point. When you throw in those unknown variables, that's when things get a little weird. So, the thing about today that we're talking about in this opening is just consistency. Whether it's in business or whatever, I always make sure I'm consistent. I always make sure in training, I make sure I hit 4 days a week of weight training, 2 days of jogging. Why? Because it's consistency, it's my program. And if you're consistent, that way you can make improvements. Just like in the gym, the way to make gains is progressive overload. Progressive overload means, let's say you lifted 225 for 10 reps this week. Next week you get 225 for 12 weeks, or you get 235 for 10 reps, okay? It means that you do better, you overload. So unless you have that baseline, you can't get better. You can't make adjustments. You can't fix up variables. So for me, it's all about staying consistent and reaching your goals in all areas of life, business, family, you know, personal, whatever it is. So that's that for the day. Just remember, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, maintaining consistency will get you far in life.
So today's a pretty uneventful day. Mark has been in Ohio and he has an event tonight. So I take the kids to soccer today. I went to the gym this morning. I got my nails done, did some work, just took the dog on a quick walk before he's crated for a little bit while we're at soccer. But yeah, it's just been a pretty uneventful day. I have to say, it's kind of weird having Mark gone. He's been home a lot more, which I've gotten a little spoiled with him helping with the kids and stuff. It definitely makes life a lot easier having him here more often. I didn't realize how burnt out I really was with doing everything because he was gone so much. Geez, over our entire marriage. So yeah, the kids have soccer. We're just gonna have a low-key evening after that. Luckily, they both have soccer at the same time, so it's like an hour and a half. We come home and I can make some dinner. But the weather's gorgeous outside. It's been in the 70s. We're back into some 50 and rain later in the week. Cammie has a soccer tournament this week, and I just looked at the forecast and it's like 50 and rainy, which is not ideal because when you're at soccer for a long time and you get wet, it kind of is difficult with having the boys there to watch our game. So we'll be packing ponchos and umbrellas for that game. But yeah, like I said, just a normal day, not a whole lot going on. Kind of like that sometimes. I think I'm so used to craziness 24/7 that when I have a uneventful day, it's just weird.
We got this event, Anytime Fitness in Marion, Indiana. Just did my demo part, now we're about to train. So I'm trying to get a little bit of that on film, be on a separate video. But of course I don't film much because I was busy working today. I apologize.
It is a beautiful spring day, so Preston's at the park. Look how big he looks. Are you gonna go down? On your bottom, please. You are so big. How old are you now, Preston? What? No, you're 4. You just turned 4 in January. Why do you think you're 5? Preston, can you spell your name? No, that was not correct. You're such a silly boy. No, you know how to spell your name. No. Preston wants to show us how big he is. He's climbing.
Okay, it's your turn to be Sandman.
Good boy, Preston.
I'm not it. And I'm not, because I just am.
Brother and sister.
I don't want to be it.
Mommy and Preston are at the park.
You've never been Sandman.
Look how big you are now. You wouldn't even touch that last summer. Good job, buddy.
We're playing Sandman.
Preston, do you like playing at the park with Mommy? Yeah?
No, it's on.
Do you miss brother and sister? Do you miss them?
No.
No. Okay. I was cleaning up the kitchen and Thomas came in and he drops his drawers. I made him put his pants back on. And he's like, this is a person in a bodybuilding contest. And he starts flexing. So look at that back. Squeeze, dude. Squeeze. Oh my God. Holy cow. Okay, let's see a front double by. Oh my God. Okay, let's do a vacuum pose with your abs. Suck them in. Suck your abs. Suck your abs in. Like you did before. Oh, okay. Now do a front crab shot like this, like Daddy does with both arms together to squeeze. Oh my gosh, dude, you're great! Holy crap! I can't believe what I'm seeing. Dude, what do you weigh?
Like 50.
He was like 50, maybe 52 pounds, and he's 9 years old. He is a lean. And yeah, we give him lots of healthy fats. That is one muscular little dude. I got home at like 6:45. I had a big kale chicken salad for my meal 3 or whatever it was at like 2:30. So I'm still kind of full from that, but I'm hungry for something. So I decided to make a MTS Way cake in the microwave cake with birthday cake. I haven't had birthday cake in like months, and I finally remembered to have the guys at the warehouse send it to me. So I made this, and it is freaking amazing. I think next time I'll put some sprinkles in it just to give it a little crunch and some color, and it's so good. When you can have something this delicious for a meal, seriously, I could live on this. This is so good.
Now that's a hard day's work. You saw me start with cardio. I had an office day, had my KPI meeting from 10 to 11, conference call from 11 to 12, another meeting in between then I left at 2 p.m. And then I made it to Anytime Fitness right at 6 in Marion, and now it's 12:05, and I'm pulling into about to pull into my housing, my development, my community. Wow, you know what? That's a hard day's work, man. That's what we do. But it's the training video will be separate. It was chest day. A lot of good people showed up. We had a great time, and it's just the diversification of what we offer. As a company, I represent my company. I go out, I do events with consumers, 1 to 2 times a week, a lot of the time. Be in New York on Friday for a Saturday event at Natural Body, and then I still got the office stuff like KPIs, and making sure everything's running smoothly, and also R&D. I have 15 new products coming out, not counting different flavors, within the next 6 months under multiple brands. I mean, in fact, if you count all the brands, it's probably over 25. So, I mean, between R&D and everything I do, I love what I do. It's never a dull moment, but it's like, I just got to delegate time. It's funny because people don't watch the video. You know, a couple videos ago, people were like, oh my God, you're leaving. Gone Till November is a song by Wyclef Jean. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. And people were like, shit. People were like, wow, you know, you're gone till November. You just got remarried, renewed your vows, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm gone till Tuesday night. I was gone Sunday, Monday night. I'm home Tuesday night. Well, actually, it's Wednesday morning now. But my trips are short. I drop in, get the job done, and come home. You know, that's what I do. But this is what's beautiful about my life. You know, I love it. I love the fact that I can do these great things. I got about another 7-8 years of this left, and then I think I'm off the I'm off the circuit, so to speak. But this is what I do, and it's what separates us as a company from other companies. And you know, aside from making products, like just look at our new Clash, dude. Nobody can do what we do. Like, that product has too much stuff. It costs too much for other people to replicate. The only way we're able to do it is that we don't use distribution. But you look at using patented forms of creatine and beta-alanine. Look at the citrulline malate in there. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Look at the citrulline malate in there. You know, look at the agmatine. Look at all that wonderful stuff in there. I mean, it's an expensive product. The reason other brands don't have what we have in ours is just because it costs too much to make. But, you know, we're a company that can run on that kind of margin because we keep our overhead low. But, you know, our products are amazing. And no one can out-formulate me. I know that for a fact. And Physicor and Insurgent, I mean, no one can keep up. Barracuda, no one can keep up with our R&D. And we got more and more stuff coming out. Speaking of that sneeze, I even got a product coming out that's actually been put head-to-head against Claritin and beat it for allergies. So that's an R&D right now. But we have a lot of things in the fire. I just found a new ingredient today. That could be in a cool new non-stimulant fat burner pre-workout. It's just always keeping the nose to the grindstone. Always, you know, this whole drive over, even though my air conditioner stopped working in my car, you know, I was sweating my ass off on phone calls with suppliers, seeing what's new on the marketplace. And I'm pulling in my driveway. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everything. I really do. It's 12:10. I'm gonna, you know, take a shower because I'm sweaty as fuck. Because the air conditioner broke in my car. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to dry hump my wife's leg. So, I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US, any day of the week, free shipping. Anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.